Today we're discussing a statement that Jesus made that has intrigued Christians for centuries. I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. We know Satan fell, but when? For context, Jesus sent out 72 disciples to proclaim the kingdom of God and cast out demons. Let's look at Luke 10 verses 17 and 18. The 72 returned with joy, saying, "Lord, even the demons are subject to us in your name." And he said to them, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. At first glance, this might seem like a strange reply. Is Jesus referring to the fall of Satan in Eden, a defeat during his earthly ministry, or a prophecy about the end times? Let's explore these possibilities. The first theory is the fall of Satan in Eden, which most point to, but there are others. Another possibility is that Jesus is referring to a defeat Satan suffered during his ministry on earth. The third option is that Jesus is prophesying a future event, such as the battle depicted in Revelation. To help answer this question, let's look at the book of Job. In chapter 1, the sons of God come to present themselves before the Lord, and look who shows up. Satan. This raises an interesting question. How did Satan, a fallen angel, have access back into heaven? The Hebrew word Satan simply means the accuser or the adversary. It was not a proper name. Over time, the term became associated with the devil, a centralized figure of evil. Now let's look at an interesting exchange between Jesus and Peter in Matthew 16 verses 22 and 23. And Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him, saying, "Far be it from you, Lord, this shall never happen to you." But he turned and said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan. You are a hindrance to me, for you are not setting your mind on the things of God, but on the things of man." Jesus rebukes Peter, calling him Satan for trying to hinder his mission. Jesus is not calling Peter the devil, but addressing him as an adversary to his divine mission. This shows that Satan can refer to anyone opposing God's plan. With this context, it seems that when Jesus says, "I saw Satan fall like lightning," he is acknowledging the victory his disciples had over evil powers during their mission. Jesus is essentially saying, "Well done. Your victory is a sign of the kingdom advancing." He is not referring to an ancient or future event, but to the current defeat of evil forces in the disciples' ministry. Rather than celebrating their authority, he tells them to rejoice that their names are written in the book of life. This perspective helps us understand that Jesus' words were a direct affirmation of their mission, not a cryptic reference to Satan's past or future fall.